Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I want to talk to you a little bit today about something to do with my Ruroc Atlas 4.0 helmet. Probably not what you think. I want to talk to you about setting up my GoPro on the helmet so that I can record when I ride. Something that I did several months ago when I first got the Ruroc. Now, I decided to go a different route with this helmet for the GoPro mount than I have on other helmets that I've had. And I decided to look into this mount made by Chin Mounts at chinmounts.com. If you don't know about them, they make specific GoPro mounts for specific helmets. I got this in the mail. It was kind of cool. It looks like it's a 3D printed part. Seems high quality. Now, one particular thing about the Chin mount, I read in a lot of reviews, people were saying, don't use the adhesive that comes with the mount. Get your own adhesive, use something else, but don't use what they provide. I saw that on a lot of reviews, so naturally I used the adhesive that came with the Chin mount. No! And I don't know, ran it for about a month, seemed okay. Looked around one day over on my back table where I had my helmet setting and noticed my GoPro wasn't there anymore. I looked down on the floor and there's my GoPro sitting on the floor attached to the Chin mount. So yeah, I think the reviews were right about the adhesive that they provide. It's no longer connected to the helmet. You can see here the adhesive actually came off of the Chin mount. The adhesive is still stuck to the Ruroc helmet. Let me tell you about how I'm going to fix this. Now, I've tried many different ways to set up multiple helmets for GoPros. Can't tell you how much time and money I spent trying to come up with the perfect way. I actually moved away from using adhesive about 2 years ago and started using this amazing product called Sugru. If you don't know about Sugru, it's an amazing moldable glue. Check out their website. I'm going to put a link to this product that I'm using in this package. It's an Amazon affiliate link. I'll put it down in the description of this video below. But what I want to do today is kind of show you how you use Sugru to affix a mount to the front of your helmet. As I was saying, Sugru really is an amazing product. It's a moldable glue. You can do all kinds of things with it. This particular box that I ordered off Amazon comes with 3 packages of the Sugru. You can get it in different colors. I'm going with black because I don't want red or white or any of those other flashy colors on my helmet. But the idea here is that we use the Sugru, we're going to mold it up, kind of it heats as you mold it, and then what we want to do is shape it to the back of the mount here, and then we're going to press it firmly on the helmet, hold it there for a while, and then let it dry for 24 hours. I've actually been using Sugru on, I think it's a total of 3 helmets now. I've never had an issue. Once I get a mount put on the helmet with Sugru, never have to worry about the GoPro falling off or the mount becoming detached. I've got, God, tens of thousands of miles on my helmets, rocking a mount of some type affixed to one of my helmets with Sugru. So let's kind of look at that process. Now, I will tell you, this stuff can get messy. So I'm going to put down a paper towel here. And then the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up 1 packet of the Sugru. I normally use 3 packets on when I'm doing this on helmets. It's probably a little overkill, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Now, if someone might be asking, well, why aren't you using the Ruroc GoPro mount that they provide? I don't like that mount because it puts a J-hook on the bottom of your helmet that's always there. When I use this type of an approach, I have a mount where to the helmet where I can detach the GoPro completely, and then that's the only thing that's left on the helmet. In fact, I'll just leave that off for now. So this is the first little piece of Sugru that I took out. I'm just going to mold it. As you mold it and ball it up, the heat from your fingertips will heat up the glue and it'll become more malleable. So I'll open up another pack. And I'm going to do the same thing, just kind of work that together. And then I'll take the third pack. I will say, if you're ever using Sugru and you don't use the entire contents of the package, you got to make sure that you really seal it up super tight. Put it in a Ziploc bag, airtight or something, because this stuff will dry out fairly quickly. Okay, so now we're getting it all kind of worked in together, heated up a little bit. So we're going to take this ball, and then I'm just going to put it on the back of the mount, and then flatten it and shape it so that it takes on the shape of the rear of the mount. You can be as clean as you want to be. I try not to have a lot of overlap. I've actually got one helmet where I've used 4 packs for some reason, and yeah, I had too much Sugru and it just kind of looks funky when you look at it up close, but I try to keep it to the exact shape of the mount itself. And we're going to flatten it down, and then we can smooth this out even after we attach it to the helmet. So there we go. So there's the front of the chin mount, and then there's the back with the Sugru. And you can see it's pretty thick. Maybe I should have used 2 packets on this one. I don't know. We'll see. I like my GoPro cameras coming a little bit off my helmet in the front anyway, so I can kind of see the back. So, all right, there we go. So let me grab the helmet. My camera setup is not quite high enough to get my helmet underneath it, but we're going to try to do this anyway. You'll get the idea. What you want to do is take the chin mount and you want to line it up exactly where you want it on the helmet, and then you're going to press firmly for maybe about 15 or 20 seconds to make sure it's seated and it's seated in the right position. And then once I do that, I'll show you kind of how to shape the Sugru around, but let me get this on the helmet first. Okay, the mount is on the helmet, and as you can see, I probably should have just used 2 packs on this. Got a lot of overflow around the sides here, more than I would like. So what you can do is just take your finger and kind of work this to kind of shape it, and you can pull off the excess that you don't want, which looks like I'm going to have maybe quite a bit. And I'll shape that around. And quite a bit underneath there too. And then of course every time I press this down, the more firmly you press this down, the more it's going to kind of swish out. So just work it down to where you have a good contact, and then you've removed the excess and kind of shaped the glue, the Sugru, to kind of fit the shape of the mount. I'm going to finish that up, and then we'll take a picture here. All right, that's it. The mount is on the helmet. I've got it smooth the way I want it, kind of shaped the way I want it. It's firmly in place. Just make sure that when you're pressing down on this and you're shaping the Sugru here, that you make sure you don't have a lot that overlaps into these channels for the mount on the front, or comes up too far over here down into the mount, because that'll mess with your ability to get the GoPro into this mount easily. That's it. There you go. Easy peasy. Man, what is it? Maybe a 5-10 minute job at most Very easy to get the glue molded, get it affixed to the helmet. Like I said, I've used Sugru for a number of years to do this on many helmets. It's a great product. It's got a lot of other uses as well. Check out their website. I'll put a link to that below so you can check that out. The other thing I will say is this, this chin mount, this mount by chinmounts.com, it's a quality piece of kit. I really like this. I'll probably continue to use their product in the future when I set up other helmets. They do, I think I mentioned before, they make specific mounts for specific helmets. So everything is shaped to fit the contour of your helmet where you're going to mount it. Super, super good product. It's just the adhesive that they provide that sucks. I am in total agreement with every other review that you are going to read out there that talks about that. And it's, if you've got a $300, $400 piece of camera equipment or whatever hanging on the front of your helmet, don't take the risk. Just either get your own 3M adhesive that you've probably used on many other things, or give Sugru a shot. This is really good. And you can get Sugru off. You have to heat it up, but you can get Sugru off your helmet. You don't have to worry about that. But it's not going anywhere when it's dried. Not going anywhere. That's it. You guys have a great day. Thanks for dropping by, checking out the video. I'll see you somewhere on the road over the next few months because Sophie and I are going to be hitting the road as soon as the weather warms up. We got some super cool trips planned. Going out to the 120th anniversary meetup at Harley-Davidson. Going to be going to Sturgis, it looks like. Wow, never ever planned to go to Sturgis, but I had an opportunity that came up. We're going to take advantage of that and head out to Sturgis. And then, of course, we have the 5 Dirty Bikers meetup. It's in Kentucky, in Louisville, Kentucky, this year in September. I'll be talking about that and giving you links to where you can check out information on the meetup. It's going to be an amazing meetup this year. We're raffling off a custom bike that we've been working with Jared Weems on building to raise money for autism. And we're going to be actually unveiling that bike pretty soon here. Pretty soon, on the 25th of March, we'll be unveiling it at Bluegrass Harley-Davidson in Louisville, Kentucky. And then we're going to be giving it away to some lucky raffle winner come September at our 5 Dirty Bikers meetup in Louisville, Kentucky. You guys have a great one. We'll talk to you later. Peace.